we are going to start a grammar session. Okay, next part of our grammar lesson, that is phrases. Friends, in previous lesson we have discussed what is meant by clause. Okay, in this session I am going to talk about phrases. What is meant by phrase? To understand this concept very well, I have given some sentences on the board. Look at this. Waiting for the bus. The first statement is here. Waiting for the bus. Second one, in the new sun. In the new sun. Third one, in the meantime. Fourth one, these new books. Fifth one, tall and graceful. Sixth one, pretty and pink dress. Pretty and pink dress. See, it is a group of words. Okay. See friends, it is a group of words. But by this group of words, we are not getting perfect meaning or perfect sense. And it does not have subject, verb, means subject and finite verb. We are not getting from this. And so friends, it is called phrase. So note down the definition. Phrases means what? A group of words which doesn't have subject and finite verb, okay, and it doesn't convey the proper meaning, okay, it doesn't convey the perfect sense. That's why it called phrases. So understood what is meant by phrase? Phrase means a group of words which doesn't convey the proper meaning, the perfect meaning, as well as a group of words, okay, which doesn't have subject and finite verb structure. That's why it is called what it called? It called phrases. You understood this concept? What is meant by phrases? Here I have explained what is meant by phrase. What is meant by phrase? That part I have completed here. Now we understand the different type of phrases. That is noun phrase. And then the first type is here, noun phrase. What is meant by noun phrase? That part I would like to discuss with you. Okay, sir. Friends, according to the type, there are three types of phrases. One is a noun phrase, second one is adjective, third one is a adverb phrase. What is meant by noun phrase? See, I have given some example. My friend Raman. Raman is a noun here. Okay, the tall tree is a noun here. Okay, then old house is a noun here. It means what is meant by noun phrase? A phrase that include a noun. A phrase that include a noun, that is a person, place, animals or things, and the qualifiers either or before or after it which distinguishes is called noun phrase. What is meant by a noun phrase? Noun phrase means a phrase that include a noun, person, place, animals or things, and the qualifiers either before or after it which distinguishes it is called a noun phrase. See friends, what is meant by noun phrase? See friends, what is meant by noun phrase? Noun phrase is a phrase that include a noun, person, place, animal, things, qualifiers either before or after which distinguishes it is called noun phrase. You understood this? When the phrase, okay, when the noun is included in the phrase, that is called noun phrase. What is meant by noun phrase? A phrase that includes the noun, person, place, animal, things, and the qualifiers, and either before or after it which distinguishes it is called noun phrase. Certain examples are given here. My friend Raman. Friends, it is a noun phrase because it qualifies to noun. Okay, it represents noun. The tall tree. Here we are getting the information about the noun. The a very old house. It is also about the noun. Staff and students. Staffs and students represent is a noun, type of noun, and that's why it is a noun phrase. I hope you understood this. What is meant by noun phrase? They define noun phrase based on their function. Okay, two types are there. The function and the subject. When we are getting subject, noun, it working or it functioning as a subject. See, the 5-year-old child is a very intelligent. Here, if you look at the subject, the 5-year-old child, see this, the 5-year-old child, it is a noun phrase. Okay, because it functioning as a noun. The subject functioning as a noun, that's why it's called noun phrase. The tall building, it represents the noun. Okay, then after the second grade group, it is also called noun phrase. See here, the highlighted group of word is here, that called the highlighted group of word is here, that is a noun phrase. Why it is a noun phrase? Because it functions as a subject. Okay, it functioning as its subject is functioning as a noun, and that's why it is called noun phrase. As well as noun phrase functioning as an object. See this. He asks me the name of the street. He asks me. What he asks? The name of the street. Here the word name of the street, it is functioning as an object and it is a noun phrase. It functions as an object. They wanted to know the way to the park. The way to the park, it is a noun phrase. We were given the annual day program. We were given annual day program. It is a noun phrase. The annual day program is a noun phrase. Okay? See, understood the difference between subject and object here. Noun phrase can functioning as a subject and noun phrase can functioning as an object too. When it functioning as an object, that time, see this situation we are getting here, and when it functioning as a subject, its subject is a noun is here. Understood this? These are the based on their type. That is a adjective phrase. Next phrase that we are going to discuss now, that is an adjective phrase. See, I have given some example. What is meant by adjective? The word it describes the noun is called adjective here. Look at here. Please tell me the time of his departure. Here it qualifies, it describes the noun, the word time. Of his departure, it modifies, it describing the time, it giving us information about the noun. That's why it is an adjective phrase. Look at this. Please tell me, he want to know about his time of his departure. Of his departure, giving a description or it qualifying to the noun. That's why it is called adjective phrase. When the word qualified or describing to the noun, that's why it called adjective. When the word describing or giving us more information about the noun, that's called adjective. Here we are getting the information about the time, and time is a noun. See, when the word describing or giving us more information about the noun, that is called adjective, and that's why of his departure is an adjective phrase. Understood this? So friends, what is meant by adjective phrase? A phrase that functioning or describing the noun, that called adjective phrase. A phrase that describing the noun, that called adjective phrase. Please tell me the time. Please tell me the time of his departure. He is a man of few words. He is a man of few words. Here a man is an noun, and we are getting the description about this man. We are getting more information about the man, and these words of few words describing the noun, and that's why of few words is a phrase here. Next one. She is a woman of a great determination. Of a great determination is an adjective phrase. Why is it an adjective phrase? It is an adjective phrase because it giving us or describing noun. When the word describing noun, that called an adjective, and so according to this, see, when we are getting the phrase that describing the noun, the phrase giving us information about the noun, that's called noun phrase. Adjective phrase. Okay? Here the word time is a noun, man is a noun, and woman is a noun. We are getting the description of these words in the last statements here. Of his departure, of few words, and of great determination. All these words describing the noun, and that's why it is called noun phrase. Understood this? I hope that you understood this. Now the last part remains, that is an adverb phrase. So what is meant by adverb phrase? That we will discuss with the help of examples. What is meant by adverb phrase? See this. Look at this. Underline words underlined words are adverb phrase. Why it is an adverb phrase? When the phrase modifies the main word or finite word, that called adverb phrase. When the phrase which modifies the main verb or finite verb is called adverb phrase. See, she called me up in the morning. Here it modified the call. Call is a verb, and when the phrase modified to the verb, that called adverb phrase. When the phrase modified to the noun, that called adjective phrase. See, success comes with hard work. With hard work, success comes how? With hard work. With hard work is an adverb phrase. Why it is adverb phrase? Because it modified to the verb. And when the phrase modified to the verb or main or finite verb, that called adverb phrase. Here friends, the children walk in single file. Here the walk is a verb and in the single file is an adverb phrase. Why it is an adverb phrase? Because it modified to the verb. And when the phrase modified to the verb, that called adverb phrase. Understood this? Here we have completed what is meant by noun phrase, what is meant by adjective phrase, what is meant by adverb phrase. That part we have completed. Let's discuss some examples for your better understanding. Identify phrase from this statement and state their type. This question is here. First line. The sun rises in the east. Here, the word in the east is modified to the verb, and when the phrase modified to the verb, that called adverb phrase. This underlined phrase is an adverb phrase. Why? Because it modified to the verb. Second one, sitting at the back. Identify the type of phrase or kind of phrase here. Sitting at the back is a phrase, and type of phrase is an, what is there? It is a adjective phrase because it modified the noun. Okay. We were given the annual day program. Underline phrase is here. The annual day program. The annual day program, it is an object. Okay. And it functioning as an object, and the annual day program is a noun, and so it is a noun phrase. The second red book. Underline what is here? The second red book. The second red book, it functioning as a subject here, and it is a noun, and that's why it is called noun phrase. Okay, so this is an example of noun phrase. It is an example of noun phrase. Okay, it is an example of adjective phrase, and it is a adverb phrase. Once again, I am revising this. When the phrase modified the main verb or finite verb is called adjective phrase. When phrase modified the noun. When the phrase modified to the verb or finite verb or main verb, that called adverb phrase. When the phrase modified to the noun or identifier describing the noun, when the phrase describing the noun, that called adjective phrase. Sitting at the back is an adjective phrase, and here what is meant by noun phrase? It qualified to the noun. Understood this? The name of person or things. When it qualified to the noun, that called noun phrase. So friends, here we have completed our chapter, the phrases. I hope that you understood it very well. So thank you very much.